Tingkatan 6 SMK Seri Serdang, Selangor. Selaku moderator pada petang ini. Hari ini kita ada kelas tuition Biologi Perayu dan kelas tuition Biologi Perayu ini pada petang ini adalah kali kedua. Pada petang ini kita bersiaran secara langsung dari channel Cikgu Faizah. Siapa yang belum subscribe channel Cikgu Faizah, silakan tekan butang subscribe sebagai tanda sokongan kepada Cikgu Faizah. Nama penuh beliau adalah Cikgu Nur Faizah binti Ahmad dari Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Kita akan belajar subjek biologi perayu dengan tajuk Power Sperm Fascinating Ovum. Kelas kita ini akan berlangsung lebih kurang 1 jam. Bersama cikgu di konti pada petang ini, selain daripada presenter kita Cikgu Faizah daripada Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan, kita ada Cikgu Nur Naini dari Pusat Tingkatan 6 SMK Sultan Sulaiman, Kuala Terengganu. Kita juga ada Cikgu Naini. Cikgu Naini sebagai control host pada petang ini. Kita juga ada Cikgu Adib Darum. Hai Cikgu Adib. Juga Madam Fizi dari Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Hai Cikgu Fizi. Juga Cikgu Tan Ngiyun dari Kolej Matrikulasi Selangor. Hai Cikgu Tan. Okay. Sebelum kita teruskan kelas kita, ingin Cikgu ingatkan semua pelajar dan penonton yang ingin menghantar komen agar menggunakan bahasa yang sopan dan gambar profil yang bersesuaian untuk tontonan umum. Saya percaya semua yang hadir pada kelas petang ini merupakan pelajar-pelajar yang cemerlang dan mari kita tunjukkan disiplin yang baik. Sila fokus pada isi pelajaran yang akan disampaikan oleh Cikgu Faizah. InsyaAllah semoga kelas kita pada petang ini dapat dimanfaatkan sepenuhnya oleh para pelajar. Tanpa membuang masa lagi, saya serahkan kelas kita pada petang ini kepada Cikgu Faizah.
Okey, Cikgu Faizah.
Sihat ke?
Alhamdulillah.
Sihat?
Alhamdulillah.
Saya serahkan pada Cikgu Faizah.
Okey, thank you Cikgu Faizah. Alright, thank you. Right, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, and a very good afternoon, a pleasant Sunday afternoon to all my beloved students up there and also all the parents. Okay, thank you Teacher Fatia, okay, as my moderator. Okay, and also my thankful to Cikgu Naini, okay, that together with us. Okay, hi Cikgu Nani. Okay, Madam Fizi, okay, Cikgu Adib and also Cikgu Tang. Okay, thank you very much for joining me together with our class. So let's begin our class. Okay. A bit about me, I think I just mentioned, right? Okay, so I'm teacher Nur Faizah. Okay, I'm teaching at Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan, and my teaching experience is about 25 years. Okay, first thing is Sekolah Sains Semua, 15 years. Okay, my serving at boarding school, and I continue to Muzaffar Shah, Mozek, okay, Melaka. And after that, I continue my studies doing master. And then after that, reposting. Now, Alhamdulillah, I'm still serving, okay, as a teacher, 10 years at Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Alright, so if you have anything, you can go visit my channel. Okay, my channel is Cikgu Faizah, where you can find videos about all the topics under biology. Okay, alright, so with me, okay, hashtag before we proceed, okay, I just want to give you my hashtag, right? If you see on my channel art, believe in biology, believe in Teacher Faizah. Okay, so if you believe learning biology, okay, so just trust me, right? Okay, so together with me, like as you all know, as a teammate, okay, I have my senior partner, okay, Cikgu Fatia. Just now she's a moderator. Okay, she's from SMKC Serdang and she's already serving 29 years. Right, so experienced teacher. and for Form 6 about 20 years. Okay, so you also can find a very interesting videos about biology, okay, when you visit to channel Cikgu Faizah 66. Very special. Okay, then another my teammate, okay, teacher Nurnaini from SMK Sultan Sulaiman Kuala Terengganu. Okay, she's also a very experienced teacher and she's already teach Form 6, right? About 17 years. Right, and you also can go to channel Cikgu Nuraini HR, okay, in order to explore all the interesting videos about biology. Okay, beside that, we also have our group mate, right? Under Prime University tingkatan 6 matrikulasi, we have teacher Im and the gang, right? Under mathematics, okay, every Saturday 5 o'clock, right? Teacher Im as a ketua panitia, and then we have teacher Aileen and Cikgu Zana. InsyaAllah, next Saturday, Cikgu Zana will presenting, okay? So you can join her class. Okay, we also have Madam Fizi and Cikgu Yati, okay, teaching perkawanan. Alright, so Cikgu Yati and Madam Fizi also is from College Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan, and soon they also will presenting. Okay, wait for their schedule, right? Okay, next, together with me, Cikgu Tang, Cikgu Tang, she's a chemistry teacher, okay, and her teammate, okay, is Cikgu Shahnun, Cikgu Mawar, and Cikgu Bibi Lau, right? 4 of them, right? Okay, soon Cikgu Tang also will presenting. Okay, and do not forget also we have another STPM subject, right? Cikgu Agila, Cikgu Aisyah, Cikgu Rizal, Cikgu Hao, right? Okay, they are teaching other subject as well, right? Okay, so like like Teacher Fatia mentioned just now, okay, this is, you are now, we are at under Pusat Tuisyen AYU, where you can visit www.academyyoutuber.com. Okay, with the hashtag, okay, selamanya percuma. Right? Okay, now let's start with our lesson this afternoon. Okay, but before that, teacher would just like to have to share, okay, my first class, right? Okay, I introduce you one technique, what we call as a frame it. Okay, so if you want to know detail about it, you can go and visit my channel and try to go find out what is actually teacher share about the framing. Okay, so how about this afternoon? All right, so today teacher would like you to have a something new lesson. Okay, and okay, okay, everyone, you can see the chicken, right? And also you can see I'm holding a egg chicken. All right, so what is all about this egg chicken? Okay, what is fascinating facts about this chicken and especially the egg? All right, so this is my introduction before we can explore detail about our real topic today. Okay, the power sperm and the fascinating ovum. Okay, so my first sharing. Okay, teacher would like all my students out there. Okay, if teacher asks you, okay, how can you determine, right? Like teacher holding the egg now, right? Okay, can you tell teacher and determine, is it this egg that teacher handle, okay, the teacher hold in my hand, is a male and female? Okay, when this egg hatch, right? So what do you think the chick? Is it male or female? Anyone? Okay, and you can write down your answer on the chat box at class, right? And respond to the question when teacher want you, we can communicate on that. All right, so is there any response, Kak Fatia, about this question? Okay, how? Teacher again ask you, Cikgu Fatia?
So Cikgu Faizah, I not see yet the answer from the answer from the student.
So I can,
maybe we.
All right, so I can proceed, right? Okay, so how you can determine, my dear? Okay, all my dear students. Okay, so this is the diagram of the egg. Okay, very familiar, right? This egg is for me at my house is wajibun, every week, two trays, confirm, right? Okay, so actually you can determine from its shape. Okay, so what is the secret about the shape of the egg? Yeah, okay. So how you can detect the shape determine the gender? Okay, so if you see the structure of the egg, okay, the egg cell, the egg chicken, okay, pointed like this is most probably, okay, it will hatch as a male chicken, male chick. Okay, when this egg shaped like this, right? So most probably you will hatch, the egg will hatch as a female chick. Okay, so if you ask me, okay, teacher, where you discover this? Okay, actually, I learned this, okay, through experience, through my late grandmother. Okay, all right. So she used to hatch a lot of female chicken. Why? Yes, because we want the egg, right? The male only 2 or 3. Okay, just to be what we call in bahasa Melayu as a bapa ayam. Not that bapa ayam. Okay, so it's just we more hatch the female, right? Okay, that's the strategy. Okay, how my grandma teach me. Okay, so it's really is a experience, right? A priceless experience. Okay, I had during my childhood. Thanks to her and Al-Fatihah for to her. Okay, now what is our title? Okay, like teacher mentioned. Okay, fascinating ovum and the power sperm. Okay, what is actually all about in our syllabus? Okay, actually, topic of our day today is you are learning about the process of, yes, okay, synthesis or forming the secondary oocyte, what we call as a secondary oocyte or ovum, or also the sperm. Okay, okay, what we call as a scientifically is a spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Okay, so referring to the syllabus, to be fair, okay, to be fair, Form 6 and matriculation, okay, the syllabus is almost quite the same, right? So that's why teacher choose this for hoping, okay, with this sharing, okay, you can enhance your understanding for your what to say, a revision class, okay, revision for your final exam, right? That soon. Okay, so today, okay, if last time teacher introduced you, okay, about the technique, what teacher call is a frame it. Okay, for today, teacher would like to share with you 2 technique, okay, that will help you better to understand this process of spermatogenesis. Okay, and for my boy, right, so teacher name it as split it boy. Okay, spermatogenesis, okay, you split it, right, split it boy. Okay, and for my girls, okay, for oogenesis, okay, teacher name it is a split it girl, right? So slowly we are going to use this technique in order for you to understand better about the process. Okay, so how I'm going to do that, class? Okay, so these are the list of the cell. Okay, list of the cell. I think you familiar with all the cell, right? Okay, when teacher slowly mention one by one, okay, primordial germ cell, right? Okay, primordial germ cell, and as you can see here, the ploidy number of each cell. Okay, so spermatogenesis is actually, just bear in mind, there are 6 cells involved. Right, so actually you have learned this during your Form 5 and you continue learning this, the same concept, right? So teacher hope by graduating from your prime university's syllabus, okay, when you graduate and go for your university's life, teacher hope this knowledge, okay, will keep as a long-term memory to you. Okay, so then you can teach this knowledge to your sister, okay, or even to your daughter, okay, right? So these are the 6 lists that teacher need you to have in mind. Alright, so teacher slowly mention it. Primordial germ cell, number 1. Okay, number 2. Okay, why teacher choose S is a king? Yes, right. So we are going to learn about one cell, okay, which will shows a very powerful cell, right? Spermatogonia. Okay, we call it a spermatogonia. Okay, then the third one is primary spermatocyte. Okay, teacher repeat 2 times. Primary spermatocyte, right? Okay, and then the fourth is a secondary spermatocyte, right? And the fifth is spermatid. Okay, spermatid, and okay, I think Sir Adib well known this, right? Okay, so spermatozoa. Okay, I'm Mr. Adib. Okay, so these are the 6 lists of the cell that you must memorize when you learn about the process of spermatozoa. Okay, all right. So how teacher come up with this idea? All right. Okay. As you all know, class, when I come across, okay, with my students, when they answer the question, okay, teacher find out that most of you sometimes get confused. Which is which? Okay, so from your from experience, looking at your answers, okay, teacher, I'm thinking that I need to create one simple technique, okay, that can help you to understand or to figure out these 6 in the proper manner, okay, so that you can get the whole idea of this process. Okay, how I split it? Okay, from the 6 cells just now, okay, the main thing is about the ploidy. Yes, okay, the ploidy is referring to what you have learned under cell division. Okay, how the diploid become, how the diploid, yes, the 2 sets of chromosome become half the number, which is haploid, right? So that's why teacher split 3 each, right? So on the top, okay, teacher name it as diploid, okay, or teacher group it as a diploid. So what are the 3 diploid cell? Okay, again, class, remember primordial germ cell. Okay, so teacher Fatia, so far okay, Teacher Fatia?
Okay, saya okay.
Okay, so and then the second is a spermatogonia. All right, so please, class, the spelling supposed to be in one words. It's just that teacher just want to fit this box, okay? But it's a spermatogonia, right? Okay, next, the third one just now teacher mentioned is what, class? It's a primary spermatocyte. All right, so 1, 2, 3 is the 3 cell, okay, that group under diploid stage. Alright, so these 3, they undergo certain process, okay, they involve in certain process, and the 2 process, like teacher mentioned here with the arrow shows, okay, so primordial germ cell will undergo the growth process to become a lot of spermatogonia. Alright, okay, and the spermatogonia will undergo, okay, as you all know, as a healthy man, right? Okay, I think teacher Adib know this, right? Okay, the healthy man will produce trillion of sperm at one time. Wow. Okay, thanks to God, right? Okay, how wonderful, okay, how miracle it is, okay. So spermatogonia will undergo one process, what we call as a mitosis, to form the cell, okay, the third cell, okay, under the spermatogenesis, what we call as a primary spermatocyte. Right, so these all 3 cells are still under diploid. Okay, next, this primary, okay, as you all primary school, right? And then after that, you go to a secondary school. So in these terms, they use the primary, right? The spermatocyte, okay, this arrow, this red arrow showing something happened to this diploid cell, this primary spermatocyte. What happened? Okay, it will undergo meiosis 1. Okay, this is the concept under cell division where you have to apply here, right? So the primary spermatocyte will undergo meiosis 1 to form secondary spermatocyte. Okay, teacher repeat class. So the spermatocytes still remain the same, but it is the difference between the term that use, okay, primary and secondary, right? Okay, and this the secondary will continue to complete the second meiosis, right, to form, yes, what we call is the unmatured, okay, a gamete cell, okay, still unmatured, where we call this as a spermatids. Okay, where is actually the sperm? Okay, yes, the spermatid will go another, okay, a tremendous process. What we know, okay, that you have to know it is a differentiate. Right? So from one cell, okay, a spermatid, it becomes differentiate, okay, what we call as spermatozoa. Right? So this is the flow. Okay, this is how teacher use the split it in order you to understand better the concept of spermatogenesis. Okay, like teacher show class, right? So previously, when you learn about the process of spermatogenesis, you will come across this diagram. Okay, am I right? Okay, teacher Fatia, right? This diagram is so familiar, right? Okay, so let's go through step by step, right? Okay, so like teacher mentioned just now, okay, when you see the flow, this is the primordial germ cell, right? Okay, it will go growth. Okay, still when mention growth, there's nothing else. It's a mitotic division also, right? But okay, I'm more emphasizing is this. The spermatogonial, okay, the spermatogonial cell will continue to grow, and yeah, okay, this is number 1 just now, right, class? Okay, is the P, right? Okay, and second cell is the spermatogonium, right? Okay, and the third one is primary spermatocyte. Okay, so all this like teacher mentioned just now, if you still remember my technique, what we call I call it a split it. Okay, so you can automatically use your pencil or pen to split these 3 in order to group it under diploid. Alright, so there are 3 diploid cell under spermatogenesis. Okay, do not get confused about it. Okay, and then the primary spermatocyte, right? The primary spermatocyte will undergo the first meiosis to become secondary spermatocyte. So this is a concept, class. Okay, from 1 become 2. Okay, and from 2 become 4. This is the concept do you apply under meiosis. Okay, 1 parent cell, it will produce 4 daughter cell. So this is actually 1 father cell, right? What we call as a primary spermatocyte will undergo to form the meiosis 1, we call as a secondary oocyte. Okay, the cell that labeled as number 4. Okay, and the number 5 is the spermatid. Okay, so and how this spermatid develop, right, and become a power sperm? Yes, yeah, they will undergo the one tremendous process, okay, that sometimes we cannot imagine. That is a secret of God, right? They go differentiation. Okay, all right. So this is the priceless organ. Okay, when teacher mentioned about testes, right? All my boys, right? You have all these priceless organ. Just a cute one, right? 2.5 diameter is the size. Okay, so but if you cut one of the 2 seminiferous tubule, right, where the sperm is produced, you can see inside here, this is the cross section of the seminiferous tubule, right? Okay, this is the flow. How is it? And if you can see the purple color cell, okay, sorry, the purple is actually the nucleus of the Sertoli cell. Okay, so the orange is the Sertoli cell. So what is Sertoli cell? So Sertoli cell is the cell that provide nutrients to the development of sperm, spermatozoa or sperm cell during the spermatogenesis process. Okay, so Cikgu Fatia, so far is there anything from our
nothing.
Okay.
No
Alright.
question. It's okay.
Okay,
Can
so
proceed. Cikgu Faizah.
alright, thank you Kak Fatia. Okay, so these are the structure. Alright, okay, this is how God create the tremendous power sperm in order to get ready, okay, to swim to the length of fallopian tube. Okay, the starting point is at the cervix, okay, from the cervix all the way until the length of the fallopian tube, okay, where it needs to reach the secondary oocyte that waiting there. Okay, dating lah, right? Okay, so teacher just show how the tremendous differentiation process take place, right? So from the spermatid, slowly, okay, the cell or the spermatid get compact. Okay, as you all know, okay, the cytoplasm, as you all can see, okay, it will change, okay, and it will reduce, right, and compact all and being a meat piece, right? Meat piece where abundant of mitochondria. Okay, so when teacher mentioned about mitochondria, you have learned this also, my dearest students. Okay, mitochondria is just like a TNB in our country. Okay, where TNB supply electrical, right? Electric power. Okay, so same goes to mitochondria. Okay, it's an organelle that supply the enough power for the sperm, enough power for sperm to swim towards the secondary oocyte that waiting at the fallopian tube. Okay, so this is the real structure of sperm. Okay, you can see, wow, right? Okay, say how you describe the structure of power sperm. Okay, I think before we we take a break, teacher would like to share one video. Can I, Teacher Fatia?
Proceed.
Hello,
Okay. Cikgu Faizah can proceed.
right. So let's okay, okay, you can, okay, we can
Finally, around 100 sperms manage to reach the egg. Yet the race is not yet over, because only one sperm will be allowed inside the egg. So another race begins. There is one particularly important obstacle confronting the sperms. This is a hard protective layer surrounding the egg, which kills off any unwanted microorganisms that may approach it. It is also extremely difficult to penetrate. In order to overcome this obstacle, special systems again are created in the sperm. Underneath the armor in the sperm's head, it houses secret weapons, which it has so far concealed. These are tiny dissolving enzyme sacs. These little sacs make a hole in the protective layer by dissolving it, and the sperms can then enter this layer. While the sperm is moving ahead inside the layer, the armor at the end gets worn away, eventually falling apart. The falling apart of the armor is part of the perfectly functioning plan, because thanks to this, the second set of enzyme sacs inside the sperm can emerge. These enable the sperm to overcome the last obstacle facing it, in other words, the piercing of the eggshell. You are now looking at pictures taken by an electron microscope. The sperm has red-colored armor. This armor melts away, and the sperm enters the egg through its shell.
okay, so
Okay.
I hope, right, with
Cikgu
that, yeah,
Cikgu Faizah.
yeah.
Okay. Can we take a break?
Okay, all right, Cikgu Fatia, will do,
Uh,
okay, all right.
Okey.
Alah, apa ni? PKPB lagi. SPM pula ditangguhkan. Jenuhlah nak bayar yuran tuition. Pernah dengar tentang tuition percuma? Kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online secara percuma kepada anda semua. Ada prasekolah,
Okey, Cikgu Faizah.
Alright, yes, Teacher Fatia.
Okay, we can continue.
Alright, okay, thank you, Madam Fatia.
Okay,
Okay, so my beloved students, okay, I just want to share this, right? What makes sperm very strong? Okay, so just in terms of scientific, right, the first criteria is the quantity. Right, so about 15 million juta, okay, or more for every milliliter of semen is healthy. Okay, when teacher say about semen is actually referring to what we call as a layman terms is air mani, right? Okay, so for a good quality semens, right, it's about 15 million. Or more for every milliliter of semen, right? It's healthy. So you just imagine this is the chance, okay, by chance, to undergo the process of fertilization, okay. So like one dam will make to an egg, okay, over all the obstacle, okay. You just now you can see from the video that teacher share with you, right? Okay, how powerful is the sperm? Okay, they have to really get ready, okay, to reach the destination that is a fallopian tube, right? Okay, if you plan a journey, okay, you need to prepare, right? Okay, so same goes to the sperm. Okay, and then like teacher shows just now, with the tails, okay, it will create a very strong movement. Okay, about 40% or more of your sperm need to be strong swimmers. Okay, so this is what makes sperm strong, right? In order the fertilization to occur. And last but not least, okay, if teacher draw like this, Teacher Fatia, okay, what do you think, Teacher Fatia? Do you think this sperm able to reach the ovum?
For this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that I sketched this one.
This diagram that you already draw.
Yeah, I sketched it. So what do you think? Is it this sperm is healthy or not?
Oh, not healthy.
Okay, yeah. So
I
sperm, okay, because this sperm have two heads, right?
So, actually not very clear the diagram.
Yeah, the sperm which is healthy only one head with the rounded head and long, strong tails, right? Okay, so this is what make the sperm strong. Okay, teacher have a few questions that want to share with you, class. Okay, before we can proceed to a split. Okay, to split it girls, right? Okay, so let's try it out. Yeah. Do you think we have any students want to join us, Teacher Fatia, in the studio?
So far I not see the from the comments I not see any student want to join.
Okay, right.
Maybe
alright, so let's try it out. Okay, with okay, this is actually a familiar example. Okay, so the figure shows, okay, like the question, figure 4 shows stages in spermatogenesis in human, and okay, the question given is label V, W and X represents cell division. This is what teacher mentioned just now, class. Okay, when talking about spermatogenesis, your concept of cell division must apply here. Okay, so if you refer to the diagram, okay, so you need to identify the cell division process. Okay, so because it's already mentioned in the question. Okay, then this is on the left, right? On the left diagram is the process. So this is the process, and on the right is the cell. Okay, so you still remember the 6 cells that teacher mentioned just now, class? Okay, so let's try the technique, okay, that teacher proposed just now. Okay, so before that, we go through all the questions. Determine the ploidy level of Y and Z. Which of the cell is the figure 4 divides repeatedly? Okay, what is the process that takes place before Z becomes spermatid? Okay, and name the cell that provide nutrient during spermatogenesis. So this is actually the common question that asked during spermatogenesis. Okay, so how are you going to identify V, W, and X? All right, so I think okay, we might okay, if the students out there, okay, who join my class, you can just leave your answers, okay, or type your answers on the chat board. Okay, what is V, what is W, and what's the X? Obviously, just now in the question, V, W, X referring to the cell division. Okay, let's sketch, right? Teacher would like you to sketch together with me. Okay, so still remember teacher proposed just now, class, the split it boy. Okay, so just split the box into 2. Okay, and then after that, okay, fill up, okay, and divide it into 6.
Cikgu
Sorry.
Faizah, excuse me,
Yeah.
sorry. You want the student to join us ke?
Okay,
You want the student join?
Yeah. You we can share
Can
the
share
screen.
the if anybody can share the link.
No, they can join with using the StreamYard link, cikgu. Cuba tia.
Cikgu nanya. Okay.
Okay. So if there is a student out there, you can just join us, okay, together in the studio, okay, using the StreamYard link, right, on the chat box. Okay, so can I proceed, Cuba tia?
Okay.
Okay. Right. So how you split it, class? Okay. Like teacher mentioned just now, right? Okay. Remember the alphabet P. Okay. What is the second? Okay. The first is P, and then Cikgu Fatia. P. S. P. Okay. So remember this, class. This alphabet.
PSP.
PSP. Yeah. Right.
PSP.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, PSP, not PS5, right? PS4, PS5. This is a game, right? Okay, this is PSP. Okay, and then after that, the below one is triple S, right? Triple S. Okay, and the last one you just catch the diagram of sperm, right? Okay, now let's put in all the information that required by the question. Okay, so in this question, the P we consider silent. It's not shown in the question. So we just wait. Teacher use another color. Okay, we do we have anyone? Teacher Fatia?
So far nobody.
All right.
Nobody
Okay,
want
thank
to
you.
join us.
Okay,
The
alright.
link already there in the comments. Comment, but so far nobody want to join us. Maybe
Okay.
can proceed.
Alright, thank you, Cikgu Fatia. Okay, so S.
Okay.
Okay, S is actually referring to spermatogonium, right? Okay, and then when you see, okay, Y, Z. Okay, this is number 2. This is cell number 3. This is cell number 4. This is cell number 5. And this is cell number 6. So you just put in, okay? So number 2 is spermatogonium given in the question. Alright, and then this is Y, okay, and after that, this is a Z, right? Okay, after that, given in spermatid is already given in the question. Okay, this one is spermatid and also sperm. Okay, the matured sperm also given. So from this split it diagram, okay, spirit boy diagram, okay, you able to identify already what is Y and what is Z, alright? And after that, how about the process? Okay, so the process, okay, allow me to use another color. Okay, so this, you remember you have to put an arrow. So this is mitosis. Okay, mitosis, it will be V here. Okay, and then it will be W here. Okay, so what W automatically you can get the answer already. Okay, so W is X here. So my V is mitosis, W is meiosis 1, and X is meiosis 2. Okay, so with this technique, okay, it able you to get the answers, okay, correctly. Alright? Okay, so let's see what is Y. Yeah, sorry, what is V? So V is mitosis, like teacher mentioned just now. Okay, W is meiosis 1 and X is meiosis 2. Right. So I think teacher need to proceed because we have another teacher need another teacher like to share another one technique, okay, for the girls. So the ploidy, yes. Let's see this question, class. Okay, the question always want you to mention about the ploidy of Y and Z. So what is Y and Z just now? That is what teacher shows just now, okay? In the, okay, Y and Z is diploid and haploid. Okay, so you all, directly you can get the answer already, right? Okay, so which of the cell in the figure 4 divide rapidly? So it is a spermatogonium. So from this question with the spell it boy, okay, diagram, you can cover everything from the question given. All right. Okay, so I think I skip this. Now, let's see what is so fascinating about our egg cell. Okay, now it's our turn, Cikgu Fatia. Do you have anything?
Okay.
All right, okay. So this is all about our egg cell, or what we call as an ovum. Okay. Anything to say about our egg cell, Cikgu Fatia? What do you think is so fascinating? Okay, we have trillion of cells. Am I right? Yes.
How it produce, and then it what we call maksudnya when it produce, so
Yeah,
it
okay,
involve
very
many
good.
process lah.
Yeah, when it's produced, right? Yeah, you are correct.
Many process involved, and also include the hormone.
Yeah, very okay. You are definitely correct, Teacher Fatia. Okay, so but before we go detail like what Teacher Fatia mentioned just now, all the steps and all the process and all the hormones involved, teacher would like you to share this. Okay, out of trillion cell in the woman's body, our cell is the largest. The biggest cell in the body of woman is the egg cell. Okay, if you see the egg chicken, right? But actually for women, the largest is the egg cell, right? Out of trillion of cell, right? Okay, and one more thing, the tremendous or about fascinating about it is, okay, if you heard about test tube baby, okay, so our egg cell can be freeze. Okay, that is one of the wonderful fact about our woman egg cell. Okay, it can be freeze. You just imagine, meaning, okay, you can keep your egg, right? But as a Muslim, we okay, we know that something related to our religion, right? But actually, for scientifically, scientists have discovered freezing eggs doesn't affect how likely they are, okay, to result in a pregnancy. So that's why there is a technique of IVF, okay, the test tube baby. Okay, so that is a tremendous case. There's a lot of facts about it, but this is the two that teacher would like to share this evening. Okay, all right. So this is, yeah, you can see this is our real secondary or set. Okay, my girls, and all my boys, if you want to see the real the egg, right? This is the real picture that been captured by doctors, right? To have a look our real cell, our egg cell. Okay, yeah. Okay, so same like spermatogenesis just now. So for oogenesis, we also have the list of the cell. Okay, so the list of the cell also go 6 lists, right? So primordial germ cell, oogonia. So do you realize, class, okay, spermatogenesis and oogenesis, we are the first cell we are referring with the same cell because, right, why? Because it is a germ cell. Okay, it's a stem cell, right? Germ cell, but because a primordial germ cell. Okay, and then the second one is, if in spermatogenesis, we call it a spermatogonia. So because oogenesis, okay, muncul dengan panjang sikit, O, okay, O, dua kali O, double O, okay, oogonia. Right, okay, and then the third is still the same, the primary, okay, and but in oogenesis, we call it primary oocyte, right? Okay, and then that's why teacher would like you to minimize your mistake, class, because these two process of gametogenesis, they are using the same term. It's just that when it comes to the specific terms, okay, you are using the fronts, yeah, okay, the front different, okay. So the primary oocyte, okay, just now it's a primary spermatocyte, okay. So secondary, kalau boy, it's a secondary spermatocyte. If a girl, it's a secondary oocyte. Right? Okay, and then secondary oocyte. Why teacher repeat it 2 times? Okay, there is a reason why. Okay, like teacher Fatia mentioned just now, okay, in order to produce our ovum, it takes a lot of steps, okay, and also the hormone. But in this lesson, teacher, okay, for the hormones, teacher won't bring the hormone together because it needs another hour, okay, to discuss about it. Okay, this evening, okay, this afternoon, teacher just share about only the cell that involved, okay? 6 in spermatogenesis, 6 in oogenesis. So how you split it, girls? Right, so this is, okay, can you realize, class, split it boy and split it girls is quite different in terms of process, like what teacher Fatia mentioned just now. Okay, so why teacher regardless the shape, okay, regardless the what we can freeze our egg cell, okay, my girls, what else, what is fascinating about knowing or learning the formation of oogenesis, okay, about the ovum? Yes, okay, as you all see here, teacher already mentioned, okay, every stage, okay, for girls, okay, for formation, okay, it's a very fascinating because in order to form eggs, we already start, okay, in the 2 months embryo. Okay, meaning if, okay, this is my at one time, okay, get pregnant, okay, when there is a fetus inside here, okay, and if the doctor declare is a girl, okay, the 2 months girl embryo is start producing, okay, the first cell, what we call a primordial germ cell, right? That is what really fascinating. Okay, and then when this embryo keep on growing, develop, okay, to 5 months pregnancy, okay, inside the ovary, it will grow a lot, right? 1,000 of this germ cell, okay, will undergo mitosis to form the oogonia, okay, about the 5 months pregnancy of a mom, okay, embryo. Right, next, what else? Okay, so this oogonia will complete, right, mitosis process and form the primary oocyte. Okay, and all this, right, start during the embryonic stage. Okay, it is very different like a man. Okay, a man is, I think Cikgu Adib know this, Teacher Adib, okay, the men will start when they start to mimpi indah. Okay, teacher would like to, I think when in my class, I always like to say this, okay, right, okay, Teacher Adib, so when they mimpi indah, okay, that is the time where my boys, okay, reach the puberty. Okay, but in girls, right, we have step by step. Okay, so as you see, the primary oocyte, okay, when the girls, okay, when the baby borns as a baby girl at birth, okay, you just, okay, teacher would like you to give serious at this class, okay. So when the baby girls delivered when the fetus delivered as a baby girl, okay, during birth, okay, the primary oocyte will undergo the first stage of meiosis 1. Okay, but this is rahsia Tuhan. It's a secret of a God that we don't know. Okay, the meiosis 1 will stop at prophase 1. Okay, we will start prophase 1. So if you see the kids, okay, the girls, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 age, okay, years 7, 5, okay, they in their ovaries, okay, in the ovaries, their primary oocyte, we still call primary oocyte, but it already undergo the first level of meiosis 1, what we call as a prophase 1. Okay, when this meiosis will be completed. Okay, when the girls try puberty, around 11 like that, 10. Nowadays, all the girls quite early, early age, right? Puberty, okay, where the endometrium shading, right? So then it will produce the secondary oocyte. Okay, again, right? Secondary oocyte will undergo completing meiosis 2. Yeah, another rahsia Tuhan. Okay, the secret of God. The meiosis 2 will stop again at metaphase 2. Okay, so secondary oocyte here is before ovulation, and this one teacher mean is after ovulation. So when the secondary oocyte ovulation, where it come out from the or release from the ovary, okay, we cannot still call it a secondary oocyte, class, right? So the ovum can be called ovum when there is a fertilization. So that is what teacher means by fascinating of ovum. Okay, you can see start from the 2 months of embryo until it reach puberty, and in order to declare ovum, okay, it needs to be fertilized. If not, every month, okay, all my girls and even me, if I'm not pregnant, okay, so our cell will only stop at secondary oocyte. So there is no ovum produced. So if you ask teacher how many ovum I have produced in my lifetime, okay, you can answer this. Teacher Fatia? Okay, is there any student want to answer this?
So far no, Cikgu Faizah.
Okay.
And then I want to remind you, we have 6 minutes more.
Alright, okay.
6
Thank you,
minutes
Teacher Fatia. Right. Okay, so actually, my dearest girl, okay, you haven't produced any ovum in your life span, okay, until you get married, right? Okay, like my case, I have 6 kids. So I consider I already produced 6 ovum. Okay, Teacher Fatia, how many of you? How many of your ovum you have produced?
I just have one daughter.
Oh, okay,
One daughter.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Alright, okay. So I have a few questions to share with you, class. So I think because we have nobody to join teacher, okay. So I just show. Okay, actually, if we have ample time, we can apply the split it boy and the split it girls. Okay, to answer this question, right? Because we are running out of time. So then I just share. What is the favorite question to ask? Okay, so this is one of the favorite question in class. So if you identify A and C, okay, A and C for the oogenesis, like teacher mentioned just now, okay, if you refer to the spirit girls, A is referring to the primary spermatocyte where it was arrested at prophase 1. Right, prophase 1, and then the structure C is the secondary oocyte where it was arrested at metaphase 2. Okay, so I think I have a few sharing, right, exercises, but because we have running out of time, let me conclude, right? Okay, let me recap. Okay, so actually this is what our topic this afternoon. You are learning about the the power sperm in terms of how this sperm is produced, and the fascinating ovum in terms of also how they produce, okay, by introducing you with the split it diagram. Alright, class, so you can try it out on your own. Okay, so last but not least, from me, Teacher Fatia. Okay,
Okay.
so
Wah.
teacher would like you to realize, okay, if teacher said happy birthday, Teacher Fatia, where is your birthday? If teacher mentioned,
21st July.
wow,
21st July.
okay. I think
Already
I
past.
remember that, Cikgu Fatia,
InsyaAllah, thank you Cikgu Faizah.
Just,
How about Cikgu
I'm
Faizah?
Oh,
How about
I'm
Cikgu Faizah?
around May. I'm May, Teacher
Oh,
Fatia.
May.
Okay, so
May.
last but not least from me, Cikgu Fatia and all my beloved friends, in the studio, okay, Cikgu Nani, Cikgu Madam Fizi, Cikgu Tang and Cikgu Adib, okay, and all my beloved students out there, teacher nak you really appreciate your existence. Why? Okay, because when you learn about this process, you realize, okay, your existence in life, okay, because you are the chosen one. Okay, the chosen one out of many trillion sperm. Okay, you are the winner. Alright, okay. So with that, Teacher Fatia, I think I stop by sharing my session for our class today. Okay, so thank you, Teacher Fatia. Back to you as my moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Cikgu Faizah. Terima kasih kepada Cikgu Faizah di atas perkongsian ilmu yang sangat bagus bagi saya. Satu teknik untuk pelajar assist the student to retain their knowledge or concept biology for spermatogenesis and oogenesis in their student memory. Sangat bagus ya, ABM yang sangat bagus. Yang mana nanti cikgu-cikgu di sekolah ya, terutama cikgu-cikgu tingkatan 6 lah, kita dapat share daripada cikgu-cikgu daripada kolej matrikulasi ya, sebab kami tak berapa biasa dengan ABM macam ni ya. Sangat bagus Cikgu Faizah. Alhamdulillah dah selesai kelas kita pada petang ini. Tahniah diucapkan kepada semua yang setia mengikuti kelas pada petang ini daripada awal hingga ke saat ini. Sebelum saya tamatkan kelas pada petang ini, kita ingin persilakan semua ahli konti untuk berikan sepatah dua kata. Kita mulakan dengan Cikgu Adib. Ada Cikgu Adib? Cikgu Tang. Cikgu Tang, beri sepatah dua kata tentang kelas kita pada petang ini. How about your opinion about our class? Cikgu Tang buka. Okay.
I think I know a lot because I not been doing biology since after form 5. So I learned something today. At least I'm the winner. Before everything started, I'm already a winner.
Yeah.
Terima kasih Cikgu Tang. Terima kasih Cikgu Tang. Kita persilakan pula let we get the opinion from Madam Fizi. Madam Fizi.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. For me, it is very knowledgeable. Dia sangat, ilmu dia sangat, even I didn't know that I have already produced 4 ovum actually, because I have 4 kids, so that's mean I have produced 4 ovum. Now I know. So very knowledgeable. Tahniah, congratulations, Cikgu Faizah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Kita Cikgu Adib dah tak ada ya, Cikgu Adib. Okay. Sebelum kita tamatkan sesi siaran langsung pada hari ini, Cikgu mohon untuk tutup ruangan chat dan klik butang subscribe channel Cikgu Faizah dan aktifkan ikon loceng supaya kamu tidak terlepas sesi kelas yang seterusnya. Sekiranya kamu suka dengan apa yang dipelajari pada hari ini, sila klik like, share kepada rakan-rakan anda di media sosial kamu untuk sebarkan ilmu yang dan beroleh kebaikan melalui perkongsian tersebut. Sila type done di ruangan komen sebelum link sijil akan diberikan sebagai tanda terima kasih daripada cikgu kerana kehebatan kamu menyertai kelas tuisyen percuma pada petang ini. Link sijil boleh didapatkan pada bahagian chat. Sila pelajar-pelajar semak pada ruangan chat. Sila ambil perhatian, link tersebut akan tamat pada tempoh setengah jam selepas live ini. Kita jangkakan akan tamat pada pukul 5 petang. Pastikan anda, pelajar-pelajar dan juga para penonton di luar sana gunakan email e-didik sahaja. Kesalahan memasukkan email tidak akan dilayan. Jadi pastikan para penonton dan juga terutamanya para pelajar di luar sana, pastikan anda menaip email sijil yang sebenarnya. Kelas seterusnya untuk tuition biologi perayu adalah pada hari dan waktu yang sama pada minggu hadapan, iaitu pada hari Ahad pada pukul 3.30 petang. Jangan lupa untuk dapatkan jadual terkini slot guru-guru SMS AYU yang akan dikemas kini di Telegram SM SAYU dan website bit.ly/SM SAYU. Anda dijemput untuk ke portal www.academyyoutuber.com untuk dapatkan info terkini dan bantu cikgu untuk sebarkan kelas tuition percuma ini kepada rakan-rakan dan guru-guru seluruh Malaysia. Usaha ini adalah hasil gabungan guru-guru seluruh Malaysia untuk semua para pelajar seluruh negara, terutamanya dalam menghadapi saat genting untuk melawan pandemik COVID-19 sekarang. Semoga kita mendapat manfaat daripada kelas-kelas yang dijalankan. Ingat hashtag bermula percuma, selamanya percuma, insya-Allah. Terima kasih kepada semua penyokong Akademi YouTuber. Cikgu ingin berikan satu pantun di sini. Anak itik mati dikejar. Anak ayam mengurut dada. Akademi YouTuber membantu pelajar. Rebutlah peluang di mana sahaja. Segala yang baik itu datang daripada Allah. Jika terdapat sebarang kekurangan dan kelemahan itu adalah daripada kami. Doakan kami terus kuat semangat untuk membantu dan membangunkan pendidikan Malaysia. Cikgu akhiri untuk kelas petang ini dengan satu lagi pantun. Dari Burma ke Kuala Kedah. Mencari benih, pokok celagi. Tuition percuma berakhir sudah. Di lain siaran, kita berjumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.
Terima kasih semua.
Tuition online
Bye.
percuma. Tuition online percuma. Layari